The Doombreaker webtoon is often recommended to fans of Solo Leveling and Omniscient Reader because of its similarities with the popular webtoons. I get why people are saying that, but it doesn't make much sense to me either. I mean, it's because these three series, although indeed pretty similar, they aren't that similar. Let's try to list them. So, these action fantasy manhwa with glorious art and phenomenal fight scenes all have some sort of gaming system, wherein characters are like players who can level up and fight using supernatural abilities and equipment. The main characters who are trying to survive in a dangerous world filled with monsters and powerful villains have special skills or systems or perks that give them an advantage over the other players in their universe. What I just listed can also be seen on hundreds of other action fantasy series from South Korea though. Anyway, then what else? I can't really think of any other similarity, at least none that are applicable to all three. Doombreaker's other similarities to Solo Leveling is that its main characters will eventually become the most powerful of all mankind. Their counterpart in Omniscient Reader is this guy, but he's not exactly the main character. Its actual main character is this guy, but he becomes overpowered in a different sense. Anyway, as for Doombreaker's similarities with Omniscient Reader, they both have supernatural spectators who watch over the players for entertainment, and that makes the main characters very pissed off. Both main characters have the advantage of knowing about the future, although how they attain that knowledge is through different methods, but still, that knowledge helps them resolve things faster and in recruiting the people they need. Then that's it. They are all very, very different. I guess, although they are different, they are cool, good-looking, and entertaining in their own way. They are the type of main characters that are meant to be liked by the readers. Although I don't think Doombreaker is really that similar to Solo Leveling and Omniscient Reader, I know of two other webtoons that are more similar to it. And I'm talking about Memorize and Return to Player. The similarities that I've mentioned earlier are also applicable to these two. Yes, even these. But in addition, all three webtoons have a main character who is the remaining survivor of mankind. They weren't that strong at the beginning though, but thanks to some luck and to the people they've met, they have managed to survive till the end and have become very strong. And at the end, they were given the opportunity to go back to the past with all the memories intact through regression. Although the supernatural beings that watch over their suffering and their world's destruction appear to be very generous to them, deep inside, the main characters still loathe these beings and swore revenge. On their second chance in life, they aim to protect the loved ones they lost no matter what. Thanks to their knowledge of future events, they get to power up on a much faster rate compared to the other characters, but they try to not do everything on their own. They give others a chance to shine, as they want their comrades to grow too. One of the things that they wanted in their new life is to have some strong comrades who can fight alongside with them, as they know how advantageous that will be and how difficult it is to fight on their own. Some of the items in this list are applicable to Omniscient Reader too, but OR had a pretty different approach, so I'm not counting it. Anyway, although it's true that the ones I've mentioned can also be found in many other action fantasy manhwa, but not necessarily all of the ones in the list, right? So with this list, it shows that compared to Solo Leveling and Omniscient Reader, Memorize and Return to Player appear to be more similar to Doombreaker, right? But of course, despite these many similarities, they are still very different. Zephyr isn't even South Korean. Anyway, although these 5 webtoons have similarities and differences at the same time, they are all cool and unique in their own way. It's possible for a reader to like all of them, or only like a select few, or maybe none of the 5 at all. It depends on one's tastes. If you like any of these 4 series, there's a high chance that you will enjoy Doombreaker. Likewise, if you like Doombreaker, there's also a high chance that you will enjoy at least one of the other 4. I've read all 5 series, and if I rank them based on how much I like them, let's see. I like Memorize the least, so that will be number 5, followed by Return to Player, and then Solo Leveling. Doombreaker is my number 2, while my ultimate favorite is Omniscient Reader. Of course, that's my personal opinion. If your ranking is different from mine, that's totally fine. If you don't agree with what I said in the video, that's totally fine too. If you think there are other similarities and differences between the 5, or if you think there are other webtoons that are very similar to Doombreaker, as in more than what I've mentioned already, it would be lovely if you share that in the comments. Also, if you had enjoyed this video, then you might want to check out these other videos. And if you want more videos like this, likes, shares, and comments will be highly appreciated. See you in the next video. Take care!